What's up, everyone? I'm back at y'all with another video. Now for this one, this could be a video of my vampire movie collection. Now, not too long ago, I released a video of my zombie movie collection. Now, this is a video of my vampire movie collection. Now, as I mentioned in my last video of my zombie movie collection, I prefer vampires over zombie movies because I just love vampire movies. So yeah, I don't have a lot of vampire movies here, but I do have quite a bit. So yeah, let's get to it. First up, we have Blade, one of the greatest superhero movies ever made. Period. Like, this movie was magic. What they was be able to do with this movie was just crazy. Like, it was just crazy. And this is when, like, if it wasn't for this movie, Wesley Snipes wouldn't be as popular as he is now, to be honest. This is the movie that kick-started his movie career completely. So yeah, Blade is a classic. Love Blade. What a damn good movie. Next up, we have Blade 2. One of the greatest sequels of all time. Blade 2 is just amazing. I love how the Blade movies, I love how Blade is like vampires. Like, it's like horror and action. Like, it's like a lot of action with horror. A lot of horror. So, that's what's so interesting about the Blade character. Now, Blade 2 is a great sequel to the original, and I freaking love everything about this movie. I don't got no negatives to say about this movie. This movie's emotional at times, freaking action-packed as hell. Throughout this movie, it's just action-packed, and you're never bored. All the way up to the end of the movie, you're just never bored. This movie is just incredible. I love this movie. Blade 2, fantastic film. Next up, we have Blade Trinity. Now, this movie might be the weakest out of the Blade movies, but it's not horrible, because there are a lot of great action scenes, a lot of great things about this movie that really stood out. So this movie is, of course, is the weakest out of the Blade movies, but it's not horrible in my opinion. It is the weakest though, but it's not horrible. It is very enjoyable. It's one of the movies I could watch again, and this movie also has Ryan Reynolds in it. This is when Ryan Reynolds started kind of getting popular. So yeah, I enjoy all three of the Blade movies. Like, I don't know what to feel about the Blade reboot or remake. I don't know how to feel about that one yet, because Wesley Snipes ain't in it, of course. Because Wesley Snipes did that character justice. Next up, we have Queen of the Damned. Now, I thought this movie right here was pretty damn good. It's one of the all-time great vampire movies. I enjoyed the movie Queen of the Damned. It's a very entertaining and enjoyable vampire movie. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. Next up is Friday Night. Now, I don't got the original Friday Night, but I don't even think I've seen the original Friday Night. And a lot of people might be like, what? I thought you liked vampire movies. I do love vampire movies, but I haven't even watched the original Friday Night movie. The remake is the first Friday Night movie I've actually watched, and I freaking I adore this Friday Night remake. I adore the living hell out of this movie. This movie is how to make a great vampire movie. I freaking love this movie. I really do. Like, I heard some people don't like it. I could never understood why, because this movie is a fantastic remake. One of the greatest remakes out there. It's just, it's amazing. It's one of the best vampire movies in my opinion. Friday Night remake. Next up, we have the sequel to the Friday Night remake, Friday Night 2. I thought this movie was decent. It wasn't as good as the first remake. I thought this movie was decent. It could have been a lot better, but it wasn't. I thought this movie was somewhat decent. And so yeah, Friday Night 2. It is watchable. It is watchable, but ain't as good as the first remake. Next up is Kiss of the Damned. Now this movie's okay. I remember buying this at Dollar Tree a while back, and I watched it. This movie's kind of mad to me. It has a decent story, but it's not an amazing vampire movie. This movie's not amazing or anything, but it's somewhat enjoyable at times. So yeah. Next up is one of my all-time favorite movies, The Lost Boys. Now, this movie is one of the greatest movies of all time. It's one of the best vampire movies of all time. This movie is not boring at all. This movie still holds up to this day. Like, what more can I say about this movie other than it's incredible? One of the greatest vampires, if not the greatest vampire movie of all time. The Lost Boys is a classic. It's going to stay a classic. It's just, it's incredible. It's incredible. And I didn't even watch the sequels. I just heard horrible things about the sequels. Like, I just heard a lot of bad things about the sequels, so I never gave the sequels a try. But The Lost Boys, the original, is a timeless classic. It's a great movie. It's just a great movie. So yeah, The Lost Boys. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, please subscribe and share. And also hit the bell so you know when the video is uploaded. Peace out. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm out. Peace.